Latchford in the spring. Today I decided to go for a walk. So I'm walking around the railroad tracks because there's such pretty rocks here. And I know you can't really see them, but everything sparkles. And we check out some of them because these are the kind that usually have like a gold. There's a lot of pyrite in here, a lot of garnet and quartz. Here's some pyrite. Everything sparkles. So I'm just looking to see if I see anything. I have pockets full of rocks already. A little chipmunk. I love these. Look at that. Yeah, that one's coming home. Alright, so you saw my walking video. These are the rocks that I picked up. This is the pyrite. I don't know what the host rock is, but it's the pyrite. And you can see all the little shiny bits. Some of them are brassy looking. It's still dirty. I haven't washed anything. So this is one of the rocks. A whole bunch of things have sparkles here. I'm guessing that's pyrite too. It's kind of a diamondy shape. I don't mean the whole diamond, I just mean like a playing card diamond. So I'm guessing that's just pyrite cut on a bit of an angle. And there's little sparkly ones in there. And it's just in a big black rock. It's very red, so I know it's got a lot of iron in it. I picked up a lot of the white ones. So you can see that's got a lot of quartz in it. It's a very heavy rock. It's got a little bit of water on it from this morning. There was frost. But these are the rocks that I picked up by the train tracks. So there's a lot of lines of gold. It's probably pyrite. Seems like everything's pyrite. I don't know what I'm talking about, so, you know, if you do know, please tell me in the comments. There's a little bit of a fresh face on that. You can see all the little pieces. So it's pyrite. That's just very sparkly. There, now you can see it. It's just really sparkly. I'm guessing it's granite. I keep calling it garnet, but it's granite. I don't know. Just sparkles so nice. I hope you can see that on the camera. And here's one that's got a lot of green stuff on it. It's also very sparkly where that green stuff isn't. That's probably some sort of a algae or moss or something. I don't know what you call it. But the rock itself is sparkly. There's a lot of quartz. Everything that's white to me is quartz. And now I'm learning it could be chalcedony. I don't even know how to say it. But I love these rocks. And this one has some other inclusions in it. I have no idea what that is either, but in my world that's quartz with inclusions. And I was told if you pick up the blackest, ugliest rock, chances are that's the kind that has gold in. I was also told by a miner that he was working in the gold mines, and he said it doesn't look like gold, it looks like somebody spread mustard all over the floor. So this one looks a little bit orangey or mustardy. It's got a lot of quartz and a lot of this black stuff, and if I have to guess, I always call it basalt. It's got more pyrite in it. I don't know what this green is. I hope it shows up on the camera. It looks like it was a liquid or something at one time. It could be paint, but it just seemed out of place to be paint. It's probably paint. But if anybody thinks it's something else, let me know. Another black and white one, because if you see black and white, you're supposed to pick it up. There's a good chance, or there's a chance, if anything's going to have gold in it, it's going to have gold right along the line where they join. And you can see something sparkling there, and it's pretty overcast right now, so that could have a bit of gold content in it, right here by my thumbnail, right above my thumbnail. I know that it won't focus if I move this too close to the camera. It's an old camera. It doesn't change focus. It stays where it's set. So this is another one that could have had some gold in it. I do see that coppery colored stuff. I don't know what that is. I just call it pyrite. I'm not going to walk you through every one of these rocks because there's a million of them. But I think they're pretty. This one's got some pink in it. And I was told to get the blackest, ugliest rock you could see. Now, there's so much iron staining here that everything looks black, but I can see coppery colored bits there. There's some stripes in there. I don't know what the stripes are, but they're stripes, so that's cool. And I think that when I get this one wet, a lot of them, when you get them wet, they turn gorgeous. But I didn't want to make them gorgeous until you'd seen them a little bit. So let's get them a little bit wet. Or a lot wet, whatever. Now these rocks that you already saw, see how much prettier they are when they're wet? That one we just looked at? So this part kind of has a clarity to it. It's opaque, but it's cloudy. That green one, see, now you can see it really does look like paint or something. Let me know. The water does absolutely nothing fantastic for pyrite. Kind of dulls it in my opinion. This one. That would be a whole bunch of pyrite that all grew together. So that is your pyrite pretty well nugget. Which is very cool. I'll weigh it. I think I'm going to send this to Barb. And then this one, which I don't know if you can see all of the planes on it. It's really overcast now. And it's barely wet. Like, it's only wet where my fingers are touching it. The rest of it, it's just that shiny all the time. Just this plain old rock just turns green and grayish and kind of clear. It looks like fudge or key lime pie sometimes. It just looks so, I don't know, squishy or something. It looks rubbery. Look at that inclusion. Can you see that? And there's a stripe of it that goes up this side. So that's some big giant piece of some kind of rock. That's neat. Some of them are just green, and I don't know what the green is. I wouldn't mind tumbling them. I don't have a tumbler, but I wouldn't mind tumbling them, but I don't want them to lose the character. There's something about the character. That's a pretty cool rock. Holy cow. Oh, I love that rock. And the other side doesn't look exciting at all. Look at it. Oh, I hope you can see how cool this rock is. So it broke and then it got melded together again. It just was sitting there and the quartz built up inside. Oh, that is cool. This is a very black rock, and it's got pyrite in it. But it's pretty because it's got the pyrite in it. Oh, that's cool. Wish the sun would come out again. All right, well, it's getting cold. I'm going in. Ooh, except for this one. That's another one like that big one. Oh, I love that. Everything sparkles. There's little bits of pyrite in there. There's the quartz, this stuff, the black rock itself sparkles. Reminds me of a carbon core. Okay, so I would call that quartz with some sort of an inclusion. But I don't know what inclusion that is. It's kind of, it only cleaves the one direction. I don't even remember how that's supposed to work, but it's like a big chunk of something else stuck inside the quartz. That is one of my absolute favorites. Look at it. Oh, all those different lines. The quartz, it's got some sparkle to it, so there's pyrite in there, or gold.